how it should be. It is lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills, and simply to turn up and to enjoy a match that matters to so many. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to say Jesus Navas, because while so many wingers operate on their unnatural side these days, he's like a throwback to the past, plays on his natural flank, and he likes to supply others with his pace and trickery in getting to the byline, and he is...
Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Has a swing at it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And shoots! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And it's been taken straight back. Pablo Sarabia. It's a throw. And the finish! Forward it goes. Mbappe. He's left his man. Mbappe. Messi. Messi! That is wayward. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mercado. Andre Silva. Benya has a pop! Goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Messi. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, it's Ben Yedder, looking to break out here, going through. Oh, that's nice. Towering header! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Toni Kroos. Big chance. Mbappe has a shot! Messi hits it! Saved only by poor finishing. Andre Silva. And it's Ben Yedder. He's got away. He's gone for it! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Andre Silva. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Andre Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keeper goes long. Toni Kroos. Jarg cuts it out. Vaclik gets it upfield. Neymar. Jesus Navas. Andre Silva. Pablo Sarabia looks to dink one in. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Ter Stegen was clearly caught in two minds and made it easy in the end.
Oh, good ball. Decent looking ball. Going through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Banega with the short one. Piqué plays it forward. Mbappe. Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. And it's Ben Yedder. Fires from distance. And in it goes. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And it's got through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. In with a header! Couldn't quite steer it on target. Toni Kroos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible... So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine. These are conditions for the beautiful game. At least that is how it should be. The backdrop could not be any more idyllic. The players are with us now. The crowd is in good number and in shirt-sleeve order. It is lovely to be able to... And Messi! Oh, great save, real class.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Played back in. Floats one over. Shoots! He's hit it first time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Manolas. Daniel Carvajal. And it's Azar. Now it's Azar. Azar going through. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Carvajal. Neymar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Seferovic. He's found his man. Luis Suarez. Rafa Silva, still goalless at the moment. Samaris. And it's Seferovic. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Mbappe. Hazard. He's got away. That is terrific skill. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi having a look. Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pizzi. And it's Seferovic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good idea, just poorly executed. Messi. Nicely measured pass. Defenders on the back foot. Lovely bit of skill. Kolarov. Messi gets it back. Samaris. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Played out to the right. Surely! Is it in? He's scored!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic now. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Benfica draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Hazard. There will be a throw-in. Neymar. Beautifully done. Neymar! Back of the net!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have a breakthrough.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Clears it out of harm's way. Rafa Silva has been found. Rafa Silva is desperately calling for it out wide. It's anyone's ball.
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Right through the middle. Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
PK. And it's Neymar. Well positioned to make that interception.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Neymar. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Feisha. And now the breakaway. He's made sure that that won't get through. And out to safety. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
이게 thấy kiểu cái khách kia là khách kẹt ở đây nó là này kia mà America pasa sabe dónde tiene que estar tadi pada तेरे खंडों में था मार जाने वाला कैसे हमें सारी प्रॉब्लम है What did you learn? What? Basic player license. He comes to be found permanent.
Perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine. These are conditions for the beautiful game. At least that is how it should be. The backdrop could not be any more idyllic. The players are with us now. The crowd is in good number and in shirt-sleeve order. It is lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills and simply to turn up and to enjoy a match that matters to so many. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Messi hits it! Oh, what wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's Luis Suarez!
Böyle şimdi
And he
merkez
comes up
var.
trumps again.
Suarez clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt
Ako
from the
nasikia
blue.
expo छुट्टी आएगा ना फिर घर को पैसे चुका ले बोले
Gets good distance on it.
साथ भी कर बेटा जी साथ भी कर बेटा जाता है इसमें
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Into the channel. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe.
Tina.
It's come loose. Has a pop. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up to meet it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
PK.
Yeah.
Tony Kroos.
And
Back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Surely he scores. Gets it back. Chance to shoot. Looking to shoot. It's there!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge.
Referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, but now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Neymar. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Neymar clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
And it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Yeah, no question, that's a foul. Manolas. Luis Suarez. Now can he finish? Goes for goal! Goal! is this? Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Carvajal has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mbappe sticks in a foot to win it back. Oh, good interception. Messi. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got options out wide. Here's a corner. Flamengo have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Messi. There is Suarez. Hits one! He's delivered all right! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners.
काठमाडौँमा हालिदिने बस्ने जाने नि इन्डिया जाने इन्डिया काठमाडौँ जाने के फरक छ जाने विदेश जाउँला जान्ने कस्ता पनि पोको पोको भने यार 81 भनेको मुला 7औं 6औं शताब्दीका जस्तो कुरा गर्छ यार बोको दिने हिन्दी नै नि बे बोको दिने हिन्दी नै नि विदेश म तँलाई पाउने होला किन ओए अत यार तेरो त ल म फोन गर्छु अनि वेट फोन गर्छु के गरे बाला त जान्दैन हान्दैन कि त मैले 10 तिर गर्छु बुझ्दै बुझ्दैन कार्य होइन के घर भने नि हाम्रो घरमा त्यो गर्नु मैले त्यो वाइफाईको पासवर्ड आफैले बिर्सिसकेँ यार हातमा त हाने धेरै भइसक्यो धेरै बिग्यो के सँग बुवा तपाईँ होला पहिला पो होइन बे ओए त्यही हो बे त चला यस्तो रहेर हो कि क्या त्यही हो कि क्या तर अस्ति पनि आर्टिस्ट एक महिना हेर्छ गए पिज्जा ड्रेस नि कुन मोबाइल कुन त्यही मोबाइल किने कति भयो त्यहाँ एक वर्ष पुरा भयो 0% मा गई चलाउन नदिनु के मोबाइल मलाई 0% मा चलाएर उठाउँदै उठाउनु न ब्याट्री पुग्ने धेरै उठाउँछु क्या ल त्यो घर गएर सोधेस् चलाएस् त्यही भेट होला त्यही भेट हुन्छ होला कि तेरो काम लाग्छ होला 4-5 दिनले लाग्छ बे जग्गा बाँच्नु काम लाग्छ आइतबार यत्रै हुँदैन आइपुग्छ होला त्यो शुक्र मङ्गलबारतिर हुन्छ हामीहरू यहाँ सब फिनिस गरेर जानु पर्यो नि कहिले आउँछ त कहिले मङ्गल बुधबार आउँछ त काठमाडौँ हुन्छ ल पुनः घर गए हाम्रो चलाए
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Looks to dink one in. That intervention was very necessary. Ter Stegen gets it away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Cafu. Cafu. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Shoots! Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Oh, they can break here, going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's Tevez. Zarate. Mbappe. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Could move up a gear here. Tevez. Boca Juniors get it back again. He's got away. Hits one!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's Hazard. Mbappe! And the finish! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Out wide to the right. Gorgeous control there. Now it's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And it's got through. Well read, he sorted that out. Tevez. He's had a shot! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Luis Suarez. Hazard. Mbappe is desperately calling for it out wide. They've managed to get it away. That's a throw. Out to the left it goes. And it's Hazard. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez gets it back. Back into the middle. Mbappe. He hits it. And that's off target.
Neymar certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Played into space out wide. And he's cut it out. Azar. Mbappe. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Mbappe clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick? And the finish! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look,
Luis Suarez! Good clearance and very necessary. Can Neymar with a shot! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
you know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's through the middle. Shots on. Is it in? They are rampant. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Luis Suarez out wide to the right. Messi. Messi. Oh, good interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Will be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. We've reached half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back underway here. Messi. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Breaks on here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well positioned to make that interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Messi encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Real chance! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Plays it out to the wing. Cafu goes looking. He's got away. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Oh, really good feet from him. Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. That has put a stop to that. Kolarov plays it forward. Manolas gets into the right position to intercept. And here's the chance to counter. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. A great day for attacking football. The